Hello, sir. Would you like some freshly baked cookies?
Humbug.
Hello, sir. Would you like some cake? We have all different kinds. Vanilla?
No, humbug.
Sir, would you like a cookie?
No, humbug.
Hey, yo, we got coconuts and cookies.
What are you doing here? What's my potato bag?
There is no sign.
Is that a no?
Humbug.
Who are you? Why are you in my house?
I'm the spirit of sweetness, and I'm here to tell you you're about to learn about how sweets have changed and how people change with them. Sweets have changed because they now have more sugar, and new desserts have become more popular.
What a load of trash. Humbug.
I am the spirit of sweets past, and I'm here to show you some old desserts and how people have changed with them.
Okay. Really? You're gonna show me stuff in your book? I could do
No, you can't. You would just look it up and use Wikipedia. I have reliable sources. Okay, you see here, this is a picture of a Victorian sponge cake.
Well,
Victoria's sponge cake is a 2-layer sponge-like airy cake that is filled with a layer of jam and whipped cream. This cake was named in 1961 and predates that by a few years, but now name one person who has eaten this cake. An old dessert that has been changed into a newer icon sweet is the Butter Drop Dew, cookies that dated back to colonial times. This sweet was a fairly popular dessert in its time. When it changed, it grew in popularity. Another old dessert is the French souffle. French souffles originated in the 18th century and gained popularity during the 19th century. Souffles are difficult to make and are not as popular today as they once were. Finally, you must know that a very long time ago in medieval times, medieval sweets used much less sugar and used more honey that modern palates are accustomed to since sugar was expensive and not always available. In olden times, there was much less availability to resources and it was much harder to travel, whereas today there are many more connections around the world. You will soon find out the differences of what people liked then and now, and how these foods have changed. On to the next chapter. Whoosh.
what? Again?
I'm the spirit of sweets present, and I'm about to learn you about modern day sweets. So a very popular sweet today is Oreos, which Connecticut college students and a professor of psychology have found America's favorite cookie is just as addictive as cocaine. This shows why this sweet is so popular, and it is also very different from early desserts, being 2 flavored cookies with icing in between. Another dessert that has become popular recently is Jell-O. Jell-O gelatin quickly became America's most famous dessert, with more than 1 million boxes sold every day by the late 1990s. Jell-O is easy to eat and very easy to make, which makes it a convenient dessert that people like. Cakes, though, have been around since ancient times. The first cakes were very different from what we eat today. They were more bread-like and sweetened with honey. But cake mixes, on the other hand, were introduced by the 1920s, and Betty Crocker/General Mills made them famous in the late 1940s. Cakes have always been made for special occasions, not the same occasion as today, but these cakes are everywhere, and it is now very easy to make a cake. Cookies, more specifically, chocolate chip cookies, have been around as long, but were created in the early 1900s when Miss Wakefield ran out of nuts for her butter drop dough cookies and put a chopped bar of Nestle's semi-sweet chocolate in the dough instead. This created the Toll House chocolate chip cookies that are still found today, and people enjoyed these very much. On to the next chapter.
Hey, hey!
Die, die, die! So do you see how sweets have changed and how people have changed with them? Sweets used to be semi-rare occasion with sweetening of honey, or they were hard to make. Those were the desserts people liked. Now people like sweets that are easy to make and easy to get. Now people eat desserts with lots of sugar. These are the desserts of today. If you don't start enjoying them like everybody else, you will die unhappy. Goodbye.
Hello, sir. Would you like some cookies?
Cash or credit?
Oh,
I don't have either. Ma'am, I'd like to buy some cake.
Sure.
yeah, there's no money in this. Sir, there's no money in this.
Sir, I need to buy some Jello for me.
How much?
None.
Yes.
Cripple.